Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and today I'm continuing my playthrough of Knights over Stalingrad. We are up to part 3 of the 27 November turn. We were just starting on our way back from the target area to escort these Ju-52s back to Morosovsky, and we encountered a deep raid. So I thought I had everything set up on the initiative track. I forgot to roll for these transports apparently, so let's get them on there. And then we can resolve this combat. We are in heavy clouds, so there will only be 2 rounds of combat. So let's see. Let's just do them left to right here. So D8 plus 2. Trying to remember if one side or the other had the advantage. I think if anything, they did. So we'll go with that. D8 plus 2 for this guy. X3. Another D8 plus 2. Another 3. They will be buddies at least for this combat. And another D8 plus 2. 9. Alrighty. Let's get started here. Don't really have any combat cards or dogfight cards other than this Hartman escape. Don't think we'll probably have a good situation to use that. Alright, so for starters, we'll go here with this guy. So a D12. Missed. Then this Romanian will have a crack at him with a D8. Also missed. And then we can go head on here. So we each roll a D10. Mine first. Ooh, nice. 2 hits and 2 hits. Okay. See who comes out on top of this. So I've got 2 and 2 against him, so 4 damage. Damage check. Ooh, he failed it. And then for his 2 hits against me, 3 and 2. So he ended up slightly ahead there, but hopefully we won't get flipped. Damage check, and we get flipped as well. All right. Another head-on situation here. He's already got 5 damage. So D10 for us, D6 for them. 1 hit for us, nothing for them. And this is just a regular 109, right? Okay. 3 damage. And damage check. Pass. Alright, so we can't go after this bomber because he's in our same square. So we'll have this one go after this guy. And he will roll a D8. Ooh, nice. 2 hits. And this is A rating, so 5. And 3. That's going to destroy it outright. They do still get their return fire, though, with a D6. And they missed. So let's see what happens to that crew. They fail to bail out. Ready? Then this one's next, so he'll just pass. And our transport will pass. So it looks like nobody else is going after anybody, so just move all this down. We have to remember these two are going to stay together. Excuse me. And these two are going to stay together. All right. Round number 2. Our fighter here, ace, d12 plus 7. It's going to be 15. Like next is going to be this d8 plus, or d10 plus 8, sorry. 12. We have a d10 plus 7. 10. We have a d10 plus 5. Also 10. Like they're set up to go head on against each other again. 2 d8s plus 5. We got a 7 and an 8. It's going to be a 12 and a 13. And then their d6 plus 6, 7. Right, so we're in pretty good shape to take out these fighters, I think, before they can do any harm. All right, let's roll for their bombers. So d8 plus 3. Got an 8. A 7. Another 8. And then these guys will be partnered up at 7. Well, so they're really set up to protect each other here. Be going to a third round, so we don't need to worry about remembering those two are together anymore. All right, then we got our 3 transports. These two are doubled up though, so the single one going at 6, and these two going at 4. Alrighty. Looks like we're going here first. May not have a chance to do a head-on here. A d12. Yes. Then a d8. Here's a hit. It's going to do 3 to put him up to 7. Damage check. Ooh, he passed. And we got this one. The d10. Oh, 2 hits. That's going to do it. 3 and 2 is 5 more. He's gone. Roll for the crew, or the pilot in this case. Bailout, yes. And evaded capture. All right. Well, that means we can go after some bombers now with this guy. We'll go after this one on the right here. They will get to double team us on the return fire, though, since they're in the same initiative square. All right, so a D8. Ooh, 2 hits. Very nice. Again, this is A rating, so 3 and, come on, 5. No, 3 and 3. So 6. Damage check. Failed. And return fire from both of them. Miss and miss. All right, well, we might as well go in and see if we can finish this guy off. D10. 2 more hits. That should definitely do it. 2 and 2 is 4. Now this dorsal gunner KIA does not apply to bombers, so even if he wasn't getting destroyed, that would not take out their dorsal gunner. All right, but 4 damage is going to put him at 10, so he's gone. They do still both get to return fire, though. Miss and 1 hit. Let's resolve that here real quick. That'll be a C level hit. 1. So it's risky, but hopefully pays off. Damage check. No. So he's destroyed. So is this. All right, let's check for the fate of their crew. D8. They bailed out and they managed to evade capture. Our guy, D10, failed to bail out. All right. So I guess that was kind of a wash there because we got 4 points for the destroyed bomber, but we're going to lose 4 points from losing that fighter, and we're down a fighter. So I think we came out on the losing end of that. All right, so all these then are out of danger. Nothing to bomb, so they just go to action taken. This one, however, will go after this transport with a D6 and missed. And then that'll do it. All right, so score-wise, we destroyed 2 bombers, which are 4 points each, so that's 8. We also destroyed a fighter, which is 2 points. That's 10. A KIA experienced pilot is another point, so 11 total for us. However, we lost 4 because of losing the fighter and also losing the veteran pilot. So that's going to net us 7 mission points. Oops. So I'll put us up to 9. And let's see. This will go here. We can get rid of that label now. These will go back up to here, as will these. And then all this can go away. Clear this label first. Return to deck. All right. So back to the flight phase. We'll continue heading back toward our home airfield. We'll fly down this way. Roll for an event. 8 on row 5. Is a flight event. Roll on chart B2. 1, going to be a possible weather change. So if we roll a d6, and on a 1 through 4, the weather's going to change, which means we'll re-roll on the weather chart. 5 or 6, it will stay as is. We got a 5, so it remains heavy clouds. We'll then fly to here. Event roll 7. Just loving these events, apparently. 7 on row 5 is another flight event, so roll on chart B2. This time we got a 4, which in rows 4 through 8 is an enemy raid. Chart C5. So let's see what we found this time. So we're rolling the D6. And a 6 is going to be, oh boy. We get a BF-110. Then they get 1d3 plus 1 of fighters from a random IAP. And they get 1d3 plus 2 of IL-2s. Yikes. This could be bad news here. So let's see what they get. So the first is D3 plus 1 of fighters, which is going to be 4. And they will be from, of course, the 9th Guards. So 4 of these guys. And we got a couple aces and a couple veterans there. And then in addition to that, a D3 plus 3. Got the wrong chart. Yeah, here it is. D3 plus 2, sorry, of IL-2s. Okay, at least that's only 1. So 3 IL-2s. All right. And then, like I said, we will get a BF-110 heavy fighter. Unless we are able to evade, and we definitely will if we get the opportunity. Then we won't get this guy. All right. Well, we each have aces. Neither of us are solely fighters, so it's just going to be a straight roll for the detection check. So here we go. We're looking for an 8, 9, or 10. No such luck. 5 is going to be no advantage. Combat occurs. All right. So these guys will go out last. As will these. Well, these will be out first. All right, so let's start with our gondola here. D12 plus 7, 13. Next will be there too. D12 plus 5, 7, and 7. Nice. Like to see that. Then let's see, D10 plus 8. 9. D10 plus 5. 2 of those. 11 and 7. And then D8 plus 5. All of these are D8 plus 5. So we'll just do them left to right. 5, 1, and 4. So 10, 6. Yikes, he's in trouble. And 9. I need to remember this guy gets plus 1 DRM on damage check die rolls. And then their IL2s are going to get minus 1. Or the first damage chit is reduced by 1 damage. Okay, so let's get their ground attacks out next. So 2 D10s plus 3. 5 and 13. Got 13 there. And then their other ground attack is a D6 plus 3. That's going to be 8. And then our transports, D8 plus 2, 5. 4. And 10. That guy's like, I don't want to get shot at. Unfortunately, he's still going to. All right. Round 1. So, looks like for starters, we're going to go here. We can't go head on against a ground attack. So D12 against this guy. Missed. Then he has to stay here since he's still in a higher initiative box. So let me see. I don't think the ground attacks will bypass to go after the fighter or the transports. I think that's only the fighters that do that. Double check here. I think they will only bypass to go after ground targets or aircraft on the ground. Yeah, landed bomber, transport, or ground target. So they're just going to go after the next aircraft in line, which is going to be this one. So a D10. Ooh, 2 hits. Three and 3. So 6 more. And maybe I should have passed with him. So he's up to 9. Damage check failed. This one goes here, and now you can go here because there's nobody above him. This one's going to go after this transport. D10, 2 hits. 2 and 3 makes 5. They already had 3, so that's going to destroy them. Well, I thought we were going to get away here with some decent points, but now it's looking like maybe not. We'll roll for their crew. Bailed out, evaded capture. This one's done. Yeah, let's see if we can take this guy out. D8. 1 hit. 5. There we go. Damage check. Failed. Oh, wait, sorry. He only takes 4 because he's an IL-2. But his damage check still failed. And just need 2 more damage to take him out. So, oh, and then he gets to return fire, though. Missed. Go have this guy pass. This will go after him. Let me think about this, though, because if he... No, that's fine. We'll do it that way. So D8 missed anyway. All right. This one, no, this is a ground attack, so he'll just go after this one. Oh, and then he gets to return fire on us too. But he missed. All right, now here he's going after this with a D6. Missed. These 3, though, are all going to bypass to go after transports, unfortunately. So a D12 here. 2 hits. Seeing all my points melting away. 4 damage. Damage check. Failed. He'll stay there since he bypassed somebody. This one will do the same. D12. Yeah, it's going to do it. 2 more hits for 4 more damage. This guy's gone. Roll for their crew. Bailed out and escaped. All right, this one's going to go here. D10. Hit. For 2. Damage check. Passed. And he will stay there. All right. We'll have this guy go after one of these aces. Maybe we can get lucky here with a critical. D8. Nope. Didn't even hit him. So these guys are all done. This one will... This one will go after the transport. D10. At least he missed. That would have been almost certain doom there. All right, round 2. Lost 8 of our 9 points. More than that, because this one's flipped, so that's 9 points there too. We're at 0 now. We're going to pick up 1 from this one so far. So let's see what happens. D12, D12 plus 6, 11. Hoping he'll go very early so you can just pass. D12 plus 5, 6. D12 plus 5, 12. No such luck. Sorry, that's 11. Oh, so yeah, he can. Good. D10 plus 8. 13. D10 plus 5. Make sure we save all these ground attacks after the fighters, though. Okay. Sorry, what were we doing? Just did a D10 plus 5. I think that was for this guy. And he rolled a 5, so he's at 10. Or no, that was for the D10 plus 8. We hadn't rolled this one yet. He got a 6, so he's 11. And then this D10 plus 5 is an 8. Then we have 3 D8 plus 5s. 7, 3, and 6. So 12, 8, and 11. All right, then we got the ground attacks and then the transport. So 2 D10 plus 3, 6 and 9. So 9 and 12. Uh-oh. It's not good. And then a D6 plus 2, 5. And a D8 plus 2, 8. Well, at least 2 of them have nothing to shoot at. All right, this is going to be bad. Unless this guy can pull off a miracle. I think we got to try. D10. 1 hit. 2 damage. Reduced to 1. Damage check. Passed. Return fire. Missed. Then we have this guy Can't go head on here, so he's going to go after one of these. Let's go after the ace. The D8. Missed. All right. That means this one's going to attack here, and he's going to prioritize target that's been flipped. So he's going to attack this guy with a D10. Good. All right. Now, definitely don't want to go head on. And then if we don't go head on, we either got to attack him, which is return fire, and well, these guys are going to go after the trans. Well, at least one of them will. I think we better just pass them. I risk losing an ace. So this one will go after the transport. He has 2 damage on it. D12. Oh, 2 more hits. 3 and 2 is 5. Put him at 7. Oops. And damage check. Failed. Oh, he stays there. Not that anybody's going to be able to get to him. This one will also do that. D10. Missed. He will also stay there. All right. Heavy fighter. We'll go after this one. The D8. 1 hit. 3 damage. Reduced by 1 to 2. Damage check. Passed. And return fire. Missed. This one is going to go after a target here, and it will prioritize flipped. These guys can go down now. There's no enemies above them. So he's going to go after the transport with a D10. Missed. At least make it back with 1. It looks like we will. This one will go head on with this fighter. So D10 against the D8. They get 2 hits. We get 2 hits. Theirs are B's, ours are A's. Their 2 hits are 2 and a 3, so 5 against him. Damage check. Oh, failed and critical. So another B level hit is 3 more damage. That's going to do it. But he does still get his 2 hits. So that's head on is simultaneous. Let's resolve him first. Bailout check. Failed to bail out. Just keeps getting better. All right, 2 hits on him. We really need 2 5s here. 4 and a 3. So 7. Damage check. Failed. They are done. This one will pass, and then they've got nothing to shoot at. I'm very glad the weather didn't improve. Otherwise, we'd have been having to go another round. All right. We got lost 8 points there. And another 2 plus the killed pilot is 3. So that's 11. Minus 11. Plus we won't resolve his point yet until we get back. So negative 11, and resolve this one when we get back too. All we managed to do was damage 2 of their, well, 1 fighter and 1 ground attack. So that's only 1 point each. So we're going to end up losing 9. So we're right back to 0. I'm wondering now if there was an opportunity where this might have made sense to use there, but it's too late now. All right. So these guys go back to current flight. They're going to hang with us now. And all these can go away. This can go away. Fix the label first. Actually, all of these can go away. Okay. And now, finally, we make it back to Morosovsky. And we don't have to roll for an event, fortunately. Non-squadron aircraft land automatically. So this guy's fine. This guy's fine. This guy's fine, although we do lose, I think, 2 points for damaged transport. Friendly bomber transport damage -2. We're back in the negatives. We're having fought so hard to get out of the negatives. All right. So these can all go. We did make it back, though, with 1 JU-52. So that's 2 mission points. We're back to 0 for now. But then these guys still have to land. So, in heavy clouds, I believe it's a -1. Yeah, -1 DRM for the landing check. And we need a 2 or higher for a safe landing, so we're going to need a 3 or higher. This one's actually going to have a -1 as well, because he's on the damage side, so this will be a straight roll, so he needs a 2. Or sorry, it's a -1 DRM. Yeah, so we need a -1, and then this one's going to be an additional -1. So he's going to need a 4 or higher. This guy needs a 3 or higher. But we'll roll for the undamaged one first. He lands safely. And our damaged ace also lands safely. But he goes into the repair replace box. Now why is this guy over here but not on his damage side? I need to review to see why that one's sitting there. But yeah, then we're going to lose 1 point for that damaged fighter. So net result, -1 mission point overall. Don't think it makes sense to use... or does it? We need to figure out why he's here, though. So that's, it would be 2 mission points to replace this guy. There would be 1 mission point each, assuming these actually do need to be repaired. I think we'll hold on in case things get even worse. But with our -1 mission point, we're going to have to spend that to take -1 campaign point. Back down to 0 on those. Put this back over. But at least we don't lose any more banked points. Our just checking our post-mission phase again. We took care of our returning aircraft. We have no wounded or evaded pilots. Destroyed aircraft has already been placed in the lost box. We did our mission points. Oh, we get to draw dogfight cards. So we only have 1. So we get to draw back up to 2. Let's see what we get. Guardian Angel. Defensive maneuver. Initiative differential of 2 or more than the bomber/transport. Interpose your fighter on the same initiative hex as a bomber transport that may be targeted by an enemy fighter. If the bomber transport is attacked, absorb the attack at -1 DRM on the enemy's 2-hit die roll. No die roll required to get into position. Pilot may not have a wingman. After intervening in the attack, resulting in a hit or not, go to the action taken. You get to kind of block 1 attack against the bomber or transport, looks like. Could come in handy. All right, then. If we had any mission points left, we could spend them on stuff, but we do not. We have 5 banked mission points, which I don't think is enough to do anything with. I think the minimum is 6. Yeah. So anything left is a post-mission card. Ace transfers out. Oh, this doesn't sound good. Losses on the front require redistribution of talent. Randomly remove 1 ace from the squadron or a veteran. If no ace is available, draw for a replacement. This might actually work out in our favor. And again, I kind of need to figure out what this guy's doing over here. But these are our 2 aces. The pilots are still around. They just don't have aircraft to fly right now. So one of them is going to get transferred out. Actually, they're both gunboats. So I guess it doesn't matter a whole lot. But I'll roll for it in case this one's actually supposed to be over here in the ready thing. So if he's the one we lose, then so be it. But so even it'll be this guy, odd it'll be this guy. And it's even Okay, so I guess we don't need to worry about what his disposition was. So does he go back to the pool? We could potentially draw it right back again, or not sure how that's supposed to work. Or if he should go in the lost box and then not go back in the pool until it's depleted. Go with that for now, I guess. So see who gets replaced with a veteran. Well, like I said, if that aircraft was actually damaged, I guess, of course, I don't know. It seems like this is only replacing the pilot. So does that mean if his aircraft was damaged, it would still need to get repaired? Probably. I guess I'll put him here for now, and then once I figure out what the deal was with this guy when he was over here, then we'll figure out what his situation is as well. All right. That resolves that, so that can go back. And then we move the date marker. Get rid of this. And I think that's going to do it. Turn the mission card. All right. So that concludes the 27 November mission. Didn't go as badly as the previous, but still not great. I was kind of hopeful there when we were heading back with 3 transports, but then things happened along the way. So that's the way this game goes sometimes. All right, so that's going to wrap up this episode of Knights over Stalingrad. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.